Listen, there's a lot of people who are telling me they're getting swallowed up by the battles and the things that they're going through and all of the situations. And what I do is respond to them by telling them a lot of times the reason why you're feeling swallowed up and the reason why you're feeling heavy anxiety is because you're taking ownership of the battle that you're in. God has not called you to be an owner. He's called you to be a steward. People think stewardship just means with their money or with their family or with the good things. But stewardship is also with the bad things. You don't own your battle. God owns it. 2 Chronicles 20 says, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. So if it belongs to him, then give it to him. Psalms 55 says, cast your cares upon the Lord and he will sustain you. The Bible says in Proverbs that trust in the Lord with all of your heart and he will make your path straight. Matthew 11:28 says, come to me, all ye who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So it seems to me that God is trying to take responsibility, but he won't take responsibility from an owner. He'll take responsibility from a steward who allows him to be an owner. It's time for you to move from the ownership position in what you're facing to the stewardship position in what you're facing, because God will most certainly put more on you than you can bear. People say all the time that God will not put more on you than you can bear. How can you read the book of Job and believe that nonsense? In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, it says that God will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear. And a temptation and a trial are two totally different things. God will most certainly allow you to experience things that are beyond what you can bear so that you can realize that God can bear all of those things as long as you allow him to take the ownership and you take the stewardship. It's time to back. Give it to God. He'll make your path straight, but you got to trust him. He'll sustain you, but you have to cast your cares on him. He'll give you rest, but you have to come. So if you trust and you come and you cast and you give it to God, it'll get that monkey off your back. It's time for us to give ownership to God so that we can be stewards, and the one who owns it can do a much better job at being God than you can. Give it to him. Let's grow.